Hi students, good evening to one and all. Now welcome back our favorite video channel SGVS BRK. Now this time we have to discuss one of the important topic for EAP set 2024 and Telangana EAP set also. So here we discuss the second year topic conic section in coordinate geometry. So which is very important and easiest topic for objective type of questions in MSET level or JEE Mains also advanced also. So here in that one, first of all we have to discuss the conic. What is the definition of conic? Now this conic is so many types are there. First one is the point. Now the second one is a pair of straight lines. Now in that a pair of straight lines, a pair of parallel lines and also a pair of intersecting lines. Similarly, the third one, in that one which is a circle. The next one, a parabola. The next one, an ellipse. The next one, a hyperbola, and also a rectangular hyperbola. So these are different types of conics. Now here we have to take one second degree equation, that is ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. So this is second degree non-homogeneous equation which represents a pair of straight lines when some condition is satisfied, this equation. Similarly, a pair of parallel lines, a pair of intersecting lines. Also the next conics are circle, parabola, ellipse, hyperbola and a rectangular hyperbola. So in that, first of all we have to observe, we take one straight line, this is the fixed line, and also we take one fixed point. Here in the plane we take one straight line and one fixed point. Now here we also take one point, any point on that plane. Let us consider some p of xy. This is the variable point, because of here the values of x and y will be changed. Here we take this place, another place also, any place we have to take one point. Here we find, so the fixed points can be taken as some s, and this is some straight line L equal to 0. This is fixed straight line, this is the fixed point. Now here we measure the distance between the point P, variable point P, and fixed point S. And also we take, this is the perpendicular distance. Here we observe the distance between from point to the line. The distance between from point to the line. The shortest distance from the point to the line is perpendicular distance. Not only non-perpendicular distance. These are so many distances there. Now in that, the shortest distance from the point to the line is only the perpendicular distance. Now here also we take one perpendicular line to the given fixed straight line. This is the shortest distance. Now this line intersects the line L equal 0, some m. So here we have to take one ratio. Which type of ratio is SP by PM? SP by PM. So this ratio will be constant. This ratio will be constant. So now this SP by PM is the constant ratio. This constant ratio can be treated as in mathematically, that is eccentricity. Simply it can be denoted as small e. So this type of formation is called conic section. This type of formation is called conic section. Now here we take one straight line and one fixed point. So here also we observe ellipse and hyperbola and rectangular hyperbola. So these three can be formed by two fixed points and two straight lines. Two fixed points and two straight lines. Here we have to form an ellipse, hyperbola and rectangular hyperbola. Now here also we take the same ratio SP by PM. So two fixed points S and S dash. Suppose this is one fixed point, this is another fixed point, S and S dash. So this is one fixed line, this is another fixed line. Now we take one point on the plane Px, y. Here we measure SP and also S dash P. Here we take one more perpendicular line from P, and this is also perpendicular distance from P. So this is some L equal 0. This is some L dash equal 0. These are two fixed straight lines. Now here we observe SP by PM. This is the PM. This is PM. And S dash P by PM. These are also same values. So here we take two fixed points and two fixed straight lines. So this type of formation is in exist ellipse and hyperbola. So here first of all we have to discuss one fixed point and one fixed straight line. Here derive one conic section. Here the constant ratio can be taken as small e, which is always equal to 1. Now the point can be taken as the ratio. The ratio of SP and PM is always constant and which is equal to 1. That formation, that points can be joined. These points are something like this. So here we observe these points can be joined. This is the bell shape. So this is one peak point. Here it can be joined. The line and fixed point can be joined one line segment. So here this is the point of intersection of this perpendicular line and conic section. So this is A. Now here SA can take as some Z, SA and AZ. So the A is the midpoint because of the ratio. So that's, for example, we take P also, SP equal PZ. So PZ means here we observe in that one PM. So this is also Z can be taken as some PM. SP by PM. That ratio will be equal to 1. Now these are always equal. These are always equal. So that equal to 1. So this type of conic section, so the eccentricity equal to 1. The geometrical representation of this type of conic section can be treated as parabola. Can be treated as parabola. Now in that parabola, the constant ratio SP by PM equal to 1. Next. So, here, before going to this one, the second degree non-homogeneous equation ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals 0. Now, in that we observe the first value delta equal to 0. Here, what is the delta? Here, the delta can be taken as ABC plus 2FGH minus AF square minus BG square minus CH square. Here to find delta. This is the value of some delta. It can be denoted as delta. Now here the delta equal to 0 and also H square equal to AB. Delta equal 0 and H square equal to AB. Now this type of condition can be satisfied any conic that represents a pair of parallel lines. Represents a pair of parallel lines. Similarly, in that one we observe H square is greater than AB. H square is greater than AB, a pair of intersecting lines. Similarly, H square is less than AB. Here always delta equal 0 and one more condition, that is H square equal to AB, a pair of parallel lines. H square equal to a greater than AB, a pair of intersecting lines, and H square less than AB. Here the third one is a pair of imaginary lines. A pair of imaginary lines. So this is also very important conic. Now here the imaginary lines can be intersect at real point. Real point means x coordinate and y coordinate are always real numbers. So here we observe point of intersection is a real point. Point of intersection is a real point. So here delta equal 0. Three conditions are arranged in that one. So in case 2, delta is not equal 0. In case 2, delta equal not equal 0. Here the formation of conics are parabola, ellipse, hyperbola and a rectangle hyperbola. Now which type of conditions will be arranged here? Here we observe the second case is delta is not equal to 0. In that delta is not equal 0, the condition first one, A equal to B. In the second degree non-homogeneous equation, A equal to B, which are all both not equal to 0, and H equal to 0. H equal 0, A equal to B, which are both not equal to 0, and H equal to 0. That is, which satisfies, this forms a circle. It forms a circle. Similarly, delta is not equal to 0 and also H square equal to AB. H square equal to AB. Now in that we observe the conic section is a parabola. The conic section is a parabola. Now the third condition, H square greater than AB. H square is greater than AB. That is, here we take H square less than AB. That is an ellipse. The conic section is ellipse. Similarly, fourth one, H square greater than AB, a hyperbola. A hyperbola. In the H square greater than AB, including A plus B equals 0. The fifth one, H square greater than equal to AB, and one more condition, sum of A and B which is equal to 0, which can form a rectangular hyperbola. A rectangular hyperbola. So these conditions will be arranged here in that equation, second degree non-homogeneous equation, ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2jx plus 2fy plus c equal 0. So these are different conics will be exist in that one. So in that conic, the main theme is the constant ratio SP by PM. So Sn that line. So this is it can be taken as the fixed point is focus. So the mathematical term, the fixed point can be treated as focus. In that mathematical term, the fixed line also can be taken as, it can be treated as directrix. So here the fixed point is focus, fixed straight line is called directrix. So this is the basic information of conic section. Now in that conic, here we have to take our important topics in second year. Circle is there, and also parabola, ellipse and hyperbola, rectangle, hyperbola. Here we can mention generally the conic section can be treated as in our intermediate section ellipse, parabola, hyperbola. These are the different conics. So this is the basic information of conic section. Okay, thank you for watching.